like Chalmette, who's the son of Matthew McConaughey in Interstellar. And this one's really...
Wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Really
great
kind
movie,
of
by the way.
off on the wall. Tom Holland, who's really done mostly voice work so far, but will be in a upcoming Ron Howard movie. So he's got some credentials.
Spider-Man back is actually all I could care less who they cast. It's having our Spider-Man back. The Spider-Man that we all grew up on, you know, in high school with high school problems, trying to be Spider-Man.
Well, at the same time, I think that I'm really hoping that with how they've done everything else with Marvel and Disney, that they'll be able to do Spidey like really right.
Well, now the deal is that Sony still has control. Mm-hmm. Okay? But that...
He looked like he was getting ready to cry.
I know. But Sony came to their senses and realized that they should be taking at least a little bit of direction from Kevin Feige.
Who is a god.
Yeah, but that's all. Kevin Feige will be in an advisory position to what Sony is doing, meaning that Sony could just go ahead and go, yes, Kevin, and then do what they do.
Right.
Anyway, you know, kind of like what Fox did.
If Sony wants to make money,
yes,
and that's their
they
main
should.
goal,
Yes.
then they have no problem in the
Again, etc. and CCN Fox. But I'm telling you right now, it's nothing but good things. I've read a lot of the original Sony emails. Trust me, if they removed...
Are you the one that did the Sony hack?
Really?
I will love you forever.
I'm just saying, you know, if all those people are gone and they then made this deal, I'm feeling good about it, you know? I just hope that Sony just doesn't get too weird with it. You know?
Yeah.
You know,
I know.
Oddly enough, and this is going to be the weirdest segue we've ever had because you mentioned the word weird, and I take weird and I go in different places with it. And there's something
usually behind things in the dark where nobody can see.
Well, there's a weird thing. There's something that I personally used to consider as super weird coming up in Arkansas.
It's actually a couple very dear friends, and I'm so glad that we started it that way. Brooke, Courtney, I love both.
Some anime is weird.
Okay, yes, that is absolutely true. The last weekend of May is going to be the Arkansas Anime Festival.
Yay!
I'm actually looking forward to that.
They're
I
actually
love anime.
it's been going on for years. It's run by two very dear friends of mine, Brooke and Courtney. I love you both.
Hello.
And
So.
they ladies, my friends, the ladies.
Oh, wait, they're ladies? Wait a minute.
I would hope with the names Brooke and Courtney.
Yeah,
In our day and age, man, you have to ask now. Everybody's getting carded now.
So, Oh, thank you. You can actually find more information for them at ArkansasAnimeFestival.com. I really love how complicated these website names are.
I know!
It's unbelievable. But they always have, it's a huge deal. They have voice actors coming in. It's actually a little bit bigger than VisionCon usually. And they have, it's just great. They have tons of stuff there. If you're able to get down to, it's down in Springdale, just outside of Fayetteville. So if you're able to get down there.
And it sounds like a lot of fun.
It's really one of the top anime festivals in the area. I mean, you can't
Absolutely.
go anywhere closer and find a better place to go. So it is definitely, I hear things about it all the time. And you know, being
Hi, this is Garrett Wong. I played Star Trek Voyager's Ensign Harry Kim, and you're listening to Fanatics and the Fan.
It's a must-do.
I agree. Just because anime is one of the things that got us, a lot of us, into the world of geekdom. Anime to me takes us way out there. It lets us see the things that, you know, I mean, Ben Affleck can't do what you're going to see in an anime movie. He can try.
Can we use a different example?
He's going to need some traction after the fact. So be sure and check out the Arkansas Anime Festival, May 29th, 30th, and 31st. You gotta check out Free Comic Book Day on May 2nd. We got it. And I'm not even going to tell anybody about the first. I mean, if you don't know right now and you ain't going, then What's wrong with you?
I'm going to go
seriously.
twice in the first week. You should go at least.
Just check out the trailer for Tomorrowland if that's not going to be your speed. Come on. Check out the trailer for Fantastic Four.
Had it right the first time.
I tell you what, with that trailer, I watched it. I was into it until it said Fantastic Four. And then I'm like, I'm out. I'm out.
Actually, I've had non-geek. I did to non-geeks where they saw the trailer and they're like, "Oh,
That's exactly. I was all excited. Then I went, wait, what?
what?"
And then you play the Star Wars trailer again.
Right.
That's why when I go watch the movie, I'm just going to ignore that it's a Fantastic Four movie, and we're just going to call it something else.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
If it wasn't for this show, I would not be going to see that movie.
Listen to me.
I swear to
Don't
you, I
go.
wouldn't.
No. Go if you want. I'm not going because I'm not going to give them money.
Here's not paying for a movie ticket.
I was going to say, keep the money out of Sony's hands, and they will be forced eventually to give.
Well, that's Fox.
Oh, Fox. Thank you. I'm sorry. They're both.
that's-
They're both bad.
That's worse.
Same thing in my head. Seriously, don't go see the movies. They don't make money. Rights go back to Marvel.
So it's been an interesting week. During my recovery, Keith, I spent a lot of time playing video games, and I had an idea, and it just dawned on me. Just dawned on me, and I gotta ask. Because
You're running your own video game.
I would love my own video game.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
That's not where I was going with
Okay.
this.
I know what that
I was-
would be.
'cause everybody here plays video games. We're gamers.
Project Morpheus.
When I could turn it into a game for me.
No. Project Morpheus. That's where you're going.
No,
That's where he wants you to go.
that's where he wants me to go. Obviously.
Well, considering, with the PlayStation 4 and everything. Yeah, that's called Project Morpheus. It basically gives you real 3D. It's awesome. It's amazing. I would like one.
Hey, Keith, we already talked about that one.
That's okay. That's okay. Keep going.
Well, then this is like sort of my own chime in about it. Love it.
Love it.
Gotta have it.
I can't wait. I personally, just from what we've seen online, what they had out at some expo this recently, I'm looking forward to. But that's actually not where I was going. It made me think.
Yeah, the All Dude Expo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What made me think about was there are, and when you play video games, there are certain bad guys that just absolutely 100% piss you the hell off when you're playing, and so it made me wonder who else is pissing off other people.
The Blue Meanies.
What game?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were just talking in general.
So, I love the Arkham games. Absolutely love them.
They're great.
Right.
They're fantastic.
Right.
They're Assassin's Creed meets Batman beats awesome.
Beats everybody.
Worst villain ever was the Joker on Bane Venom. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. By the way, the game's been out for a while, so I don't consider that a spoiler alert. Second game, Arkham City. Well, no, was it Arkham? It was Arkham City.
Yeah.
It was baned up Joker. And it was so bad. It was so bad.
But the game rocked.
The game was amazing.
Okay.
Absolutely amazing.
Oh, I don't have one that I hated. I have one that I love.
But that's because you're a girl and we expect it. No big deal.
Are you going to go there with that?
Yes.
Okay.
Only because she can't get to me that fast.
You wait till she leaps over that table.
I'm sorry, your laptop is between us right now. I'm sorry, Sephiroth from 7.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
I should have gone first. I'll take another
So, no, he's my favorite. Like, I threw down the controller and cheered.
I can see her getting her ass whipped by this character and still like, yay!
No, that's not the part that it was. When he killed Eris. Oh, that was the happiest moment that I have ever experienced. I have been told that I am a bad person, but whatever.
I don't know that I have one that I love.
Everybody has a bad guy that you just have to spend a half hour trying to beat.
I don't.
You need to play more video games.
Thank you.
Spoken like a true husband.
Mine originally was Sephiroth because I did not like him at all in either Final Fantasy or the Kingdom Hearts games. But since she took mine, I'm going to go ahead and say every 13-year-old boy on Xbox Live.
Yes. Yes. I have never felt like such a awful gamer. You get on the Call of Duty and you just want to win. You want to play. You just want to play. And you go and you die. And you're like, the hell? So you respawn. And I actually had this one kid when I respawned. He was standing behind me and he blew my head off. And I'm like, what the hell, man?
I think you can say the same thing about Halo when it comes to that. It's just as
Oh,
bad.
yeah. Oh, God, yeah. And I'm like, I want to be good at this. I want to at least not feel like I suck.
I am not an angry person in general, but when I get to talking to these kids online who are already trash talking me, and I know that if I was the same age, I would have been smacked every which way.
Right.
Yeah.
I all of a sudden go into this weird kind of crazy mode and start saying these crazy things to these 13-year-old kids that would probably get me on some watch list somewhere.
I'm so glad that you just
Okay.
did that.
With age comes wisdom. I'll tell you how to solve that when I play Call of Duty. Okay? It's called the mute. Because I know that I have become very hated by a lot of those 13-year-old boys when I'm basically tapping them out between the eyes. Of course, I like to camp. Yes, I like to camp. So sue me.
If I thought I could kill some people, I would do that too.
Hey, camping, nothing like it. Nothing like it.
I realized I had a real problem when I looked at my feedback rating on Xbox Live and realized I had a 30%. And I'm kind of like, what did I do? And it's all unsportsmanlike behavior. I'm like, oh, that's because I can teabag every one of those 13.
Well, my particular unfavored villain is Diablo in Diablo 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really, dude? I mean, there are times when you want to just, you just want to yell at the TV, and that game makes me just get worse. So I want to play Call of Duty and just destroy some 13-year-old gamers. But there are times when I wish I could just had the power to invite in a particular character to play that I think would be more appropriate to play Diablo. Kratos. I just think that is the appropriate response for every game, including Call of Duty. But that's just me.
Release the Kratos.
Just saying.
You know, for me, other than playing the 13-year-olds on Call of Duty, the upper level bad guys in Final Fantasy, I can't remember which one it was. There was one that I remember sitting down and I'm playing and I'm getting ready to get to this guy and I'm just,
Luminis?
No.
and I'm starting this battle and at one point I pause the game and I come back and I remember, oh my God, I've been trying to beat this guy for an hour and a half and I haven't won yet. I'm like, all right, you
Was
win.
it Final Fantasy X? Because I felt the same way at the end of the game.
Yes.
I was gonna say.
Yes. I'm like, how does it take an hour and a half to beat one guy?
I had to go back and level up like 20 levels and then go back before I could actually fight.
Right. But you know, I agree with you on the playing. Man, please, Call of Duty. I'm like, all right, can I just go play Spartan Legends or something, or some of the new games on the Xbox 4, like
The Xbox 4.
The Xbox 4.
I'm sorry, the PS4.
The future.
They wish.
Well, I mean, if you haven't played Shadows of Mordor, he was talking about that earlier. It is a solid. It's got that Assassin's Creed almost
Right.
silent feel.
I want to play that. I want to play Second Son. There's actually a couple of free games on the PS4 that I was going to introduce you to, because I play them a lot. That they're really cool. I love the fact that I really love the fact that our gaming world has actually gotten so much better. I would say that we actually got at a plateau for a minute and we were like stagnant, and every new game was like, all right. But now, man, we are just, the world of geekdom has taken off in such a way I can't be more excited, and we were in for so much fun.
E3 this year is gonna rock,
and so is our next show, which I'm looking forward to. So, for God, say your name.
Elaine.
Chris.
Kate.
My name is Hawk, and you've been listening to Fanatics and the Fan. And the Blue Meanings.